3DMJers. So apologies for the delay and getting some of my lat training updated for you guys. So um, I'll get 2 videos. Okay. So I promise I'll get another one up, one for last week and then one for this week. But today we're going to go over lat training, right? So hopefully you got to see the prequel to this particular vlog that kind of goes a little bit behind the scenes as far as execution of these repetitions, right? A little bit of my thinking as far as why I do what it is I do. Not a lot of hitching and rowing and things like that, but specifically trying to get just the lats activated, right? So this is one specific, I guess, lat dominant day that I do. But then you'll also see that I basically train lats 3 days a week. I have a lat dominant day that is mostly lats. I do have one chest exercise that I usually do, but then I also do some lats on a chest dominant day, and then I do another day of lats on a delt day. Okay, so we'll go over that here, but first let's go over the lat dominant day, right? So getting rolling here. Pull downs are kind of a staple in my program, to be honest with you. So on this specific day, I do 3 sets. First set or 2, I take it to those hard repetitions, but not failure. I kind of save failure for the end, right? So just like I talked about in the prequel, chest is up, right? Trying to bring my chest up and slam it into that attachment. Slow on the eccentric. Pause. Let the energy dissipate. Pull hard. Chest is up. Slow eccentric. Pause. You can see these repetitions here, they're fairly hard, right? So I try to leave 1 rep in reserve always. Don't hit failure. Saves failure for that last set, right? So move on to the last set here. Same, I call it machine-like tempo, right? Chest is up, pull hard, slow on the eccentric, pause, let the energy dissipate, pull hard, chest up, slow on the eccentric, pause, okay? Now with this set here, take it all the way to the house, right? 0 reps in reserve or perhaps even failure. I don't think that I fail on this set if I recall correctly, but I come pretty darn close. And so pause, let the energy dissipate. And do I have one more in me? I think I do. I can't remember, but I think I do. Pause. Yep. Just barely get that one at the end, right? There's no way I was getting another one. Not without either hitching or not making it all the way down, right? All right. So now on to the rows. So about 3 sets of rows is what I do. Same thinking though. Hard on the eccentric, on the concentric. Bring that chest out, slam it into that attachment, slow on the eccentric, pause, let that energy dissipate out of there so that it's the lats that's getting that load moving again. Okay. But kind of the same thing, machine-like tempo. Last set, which I show here, I take it to the house to where I've got 0 reps in reserve. And if I recall correctly, I even fail on the very last repetition. That one, I think I did manage to hit it to my rib cage. That one, failure. Didn't make it there, right? So 3 sets of pull downs, 3 sets of rows. That's a total of 6. This is kind of my version of a lat prayer. I do it seated, okay? So you can see this attachment that I've got here. I wrap it around my wrists, lean forward, get a nice stretch. But my approach to this is essentially use the lats, get them fired and moving, and then sit up to get that full range of motion, right? And I'm trying, my intent here is you can kind of see that cable, let me back that up here just a little bit. That cable, it's kind of jiggling right there, because I'm trying to slam my wrists right into that bench. So forceful and hard. Slam it right in the bench, slow on the eccentric, pause at that full stretch. Let that energy dissipate for just a second, and then hopefully you'll be able to get a better idea of how this is being executed. I get another angle for you guys on my very last set. So with these, I do basically 3 sets, but I do 1 set leaving a few reps in reserve. That is this set here that I've got shown. Okay. The second set I take to failure, and then I do post-failure partials that I'm going to show you, or lengthened partials as my third set. Okay. So as we finish this set off, I usually go, you can see that one slowed down a little bit. I didn't slam it quite as hard into that bench, right? Yep. Getting a little bit slower. You can see the lats working though. Right in there, right? That's what I'm trying to work, right? And then slow on the eccentric, pause, slam it into that chest. I might have failed right there. It's hard to tell from this angle. Okay, so here's the other angle. Now you can see where I'm kind of slamming that into that bench right there. Also trying to get the lats to be fired and get the lats going down before I start sitting up, right? Now, this is my second set. You'll see I take this to failure. And then basically I just continue on with my post-failure partials, but I count that as my third set. So as we're going through here, let's say I've lost count, but let's just say that this is rep 6. Slammed it into the bench there. Okay. Here comes rep 7. Barely got that one there, right? This is still the second set. That one I failed. I'm going to start over again now. This is my third set right here. This is repetition 2. Okay. This is repetition 3. So I count this as my third set, even though it's technically a continuation of the second set, right? I've already failed. I'm not getting any more full range repetitions unless I cheat. And I just do as many of these as I can gut out, or like that one there. I don't even think I got even a portion of the of the range of motion I was getting before, right? There I'm getting close, right? Look at this one here. Yeah, I didn't get half of it. Okay. So that's the lat dominant day, right? 9 sets total, 3 pull downs, 3 rows, 3 sets of the lat prayers, right? This is my chest dominant day. Okay. And on this chest dominant day, I sneak a lat exercise in there, right? Sorry guys, I rewound that a little bit too far, but basically a seal row. One exercise on a chest dominant day. I do about 3 sets of seal rows, right? So same exact tempo, slow on the eccentric, pause, let the energy dissipate, contract, pause, let the energy dissipate, right? Contract, slow on the eccentric, all right? This one here, I think I do leave a rep or 2 in reserve. Last set though, take it to the house. 0 reps in reserve or failure. This is a delt dominant day. So I train predominantly delts, but again, working on the lats. Okay. That's kind of my focus. Most bodybuilders, especially bodybuilders that really excel, they've got that V taper, right? I've got V taper, but with the wide blocky waist, here's my V taper, right? Bodybuilders with the same, let me make myself a little bit bigger here so I can kind of get a better viewpoint here. Bodybuilders with the same amount of lat width and delt width as me that have a smaller waist, they look like this, right? Much prettier on the bodybuilding stage. But with this wide blocky waist that I've got, basically what I'm trying to do is just get my lats and my delts wider, right? So we'll save a delt specific training and delt dominant day for another day. But this is lat specific training. Okay. Kind of my thinking behind it. The 3 days, total of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sets. You can see this one I do at home with my home cage. I don't have a little pad to rest my legs under right here. So I just do the best that I can, get the work in. I do have a little a green band that I'll put over my legs right here to kind of help with that. Obviously on this day though, I neglected to put that on there, but that's lat specific training for bodybuilder Brad. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you benefited from it. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye now.